Hello, scientific writers. In this video, I'm going to show you how to quickly format your manuscript or Word document using styles. Formatting your document can really be a pain. I know I spent a lot of years doing it the hard way before I learned how to use styles. And I'm going to show you in this video how to set up the styles so that you can really quickly format your document. And you can do it while you're writing, or you can just concentrate on writing and then come back and quickly format everything at the end if you want to do it that way. So let's switch over to Microsoft Word and take a look at how to do this. I'm using Microsoft Office 365. This is the Mac version, but I also use the PC version and it works about the same. What you're seeing here is a basic skeletal outline. It has the title, the authors, my major headings, some text to represent the body of the manuscript, two different levels of subheadings, a figure caption, and some figure legend text. So these are the styles that we're going to set up to make it quick to format your paper. So what we want to do is start in the home ribbon, and then if you look over to the right, you see that there are some things showing here. You might have seen these, maybe you don't know what they are. What these are styles. So we're going to click this Styles pane and open up the Styles pane. And now you can see that there's a list of different styles. So these are some automatic styles that Microsoft has provided for you, but you don't have to use them. You can modify these, or you can start from scratch and make your own styles. So what I'm going to do is take my title and select that, and then go down here and click title, and it's going to make it into title style. But maybe that's not the style I want it to be, so that made it Calibri Light 28-point font. So let's say my preferred font is Arial, so I'm going to change the font to Arial, and I think 28 is too big. I want to make it 18, and I also want it to be bold. Now that I've changed those settings, I can go over here to title and click the little down arrow and say update to match selection. So now I've overwritten that preset style to the style that I want it to be. So I want my major headings to all be the same. So I'm just going to set what I want here. I want it to be Arial, size 14, bold. Go over here to heading 1 and tell it to update to match selection. Now the heading 1 is that style. Now I can select the introduction and just click heading 1. It's formatted. I can select materials and methods, click heading 1, and I'll just keep doing that. Now I want to have some subheadings. So here we see we have methods subheading 1. We're going to call that heading 2. Now another way to set up the style is I can go in and I can say modify style, and it will pop up this window. I can even rename it. Let's rename it to subheading. And what we're going to do is change the font to Arial, the size to 12. We're going to keep it bold and say OK. Whoops, looks like it's going to be blue, so I don't want that font color. So let's go back in to heading 2, modify style, and then I need to pull this window down and choose font and change the font color to black. Say OK. Actually, I could have done it right here. This does the same thing. All right, now it's updated. So we can do our other subheading the same way. Do my subheadings. Let's go back here. We'll call that heading 3. I'm going to say modify style. We want to be consistent with our font, so I'm selecting Arial, and I'm going to stick with 11, bold, black color, and rename it to subheading. So now I can click those subheadings and change the style. Now the paragraphs that make up my text, when I select that, I can see that it's on this default Calibri font, and I don't want that. I want that to be Arial. I want everything to be Arial font, and I want my main text to be size 11. So I'm going to make those selections and then go over here to normal and say update to match selection. And now that whenever I type text, it should be in that Arial 11. So now I'm going to go to figure caption. I want to have a setting for that also, and we don't have one on the list here. So for the figure caption, I'm going to create an entirely new style. So let's go up here and say new style. We're going to make it Arial 12, color black. We want it to be bolded, and we're going to call that figure caption. And then say OK. All right, and it shows up right there, right above normal. All right, the last style we need to do is for the authors. For what I want to do here for authors, I also want to make a new style. It is going to be Arial 11, font color black, but it's going to be in italics. And then author name shows up on the list, and I can just select that. Now once you've set your styles, what you want to do is save as template. So that's automatically going to direct you to a folder. It's a Microsoft Word template.x. So we're going to say save. Now if you make a new document from template, a new document from this basic outline, then it's going to have all of our styles there. So if you don't want to see all of these styles that you're not going to use, you can just change this to show styles in current document, and then you could delete everything and start from scratch. All right, I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy writing.